They will soon start singing over there, crooning that Israel was born through theft, treachery, and brutality, warbling that Palestinian terrorists are liberators, martyrs, and men of ideals, serenading listeners that Jews are ugly, selfish cheats, chanting that murder of a disabled American Jew is an understandable price for powerful interests in Israel and America, one big Jew. Over there it is called art. The composer said yesterday, his art is a communicative act. What I am doing has meaning. Indeed, it communicates that terrorism can be justified. It means that anti-Semitism is a reasonable outcome of the genuinely aggrieved. Life, just as art, is about choices. Let me tell you about a choice that the creators and producers of this odious opera did not make. Art that enlightens us about evil instead of enabling it. My father, Abba Bayefsky, was an official Canadian war artist with the Royal Canadian Air Force. Shortly before the end of the war in April 1945, as part of the RAF's 2nd Tactical Air Force, the RCAF began operating from a German airfield. Landing in Lüneburg, my father learned of nearby Bergen-Belsen concentration camp, liberated by the British only a few days earlier. He was expected to draw airplanes. Instead, he picked up an abandoned German car and went missing for 2 weeks. At the age of 22, he drove to Belsen and watched the trucks loading and unloading masses of dead bodies and throwing them into the pits. 13,000 human beings died in those weeks after liberation from disease and malnutrition. He drew the living, the Muslim, the dying, and the dead. Some of that work is now in Yad Vashem. He spent his life in art squarely facing the challenge of every generation after the Holocaust, of fathoming the horrors of anti-Semitism and intolerance and hate while finding the strength to overcome it. Over there are the aiders and abettors of anti-Semitism and xenophobia. Over here are those with the strength of character and of purpose to overcome it. Life taught my father that art and politics go hand in hand. Over there is art in the service of terrorist politics. Our politics is to humanize. Theirs is to explain away dehumanization. Our politics is to dignify the human spirit. Theirs is to rationalize humiliation. And yes, we shall overcome.